Me no respond so Glock one chip, something tall like broom, I go lick boy chip. Five in a boy face fast and quick, leave in a car with him a defy map stick. Half you wipe off blood pan kicks, left be a loud noise and screaming chicks. Anything now work, a projectile fix, we not tolerate none of them antics. Coulda dopey back to the bleed out. We did tell you say the killer them a lead out. Hey boy listen no clip a run out. Hey boy listen no clip a run out. 100 to a clip like a duck at me, I raise them out, your head look like a blend them can't make out no fist no mouth. Hey boy listen no clip a run out. Hey boy listen no clip a run out. Hope so you no miss the concept, you're not dumb so for you make no second guess from your friend. Them they don't know see how you next of the 14, them a run civil unrest. In a face the point it and slam in the 14 chrome like granny piss pan. Gold in a face big life at a wristband. Put it in a which car boy now respond. We are run road so the thing set. We no fear the no boy with pussy pan bread. Timeless say the word and with the pan deck. G-force make your girl wet like shipwreck. Me a walk through shadow of death. Me no freaks and a boy can't butt up and catch.
What's cracking? Reagan the Realist, Real Boy Radio, Fort Myers, Florida. We're back again with another episode, man. I got a very, very special guest in the building today. My boy, Basra God in the motherfucking building, dog.
Cooler man.
Hey, how you been, bro?
I'm there. Yeah, real boy, I know it guy already.
You know? I'm hyped you're here, bro.
Make me fuck one leap again. She me allow fi finger touch. Squeeze her up, she loud your fuck. Confront her, your bone a broke. Yeah, me a tell you say I love it.
We've had some good conversations already, but now we're getting now we're recording, you know?
Most definitely.
You know? But so tell me a little bit, bro. I know you're from Jamaica. Where in Jamaica are you from? And tell me a little bit about what it was like growing up there.
Well, I'm from Kingston, you know, and
shout out Kingston, Jamaica, man.
shout out Kingston, Jamaica, and Kingston, you know, Kingston 5 and 6 and 8, and you know, the whole Kingston is it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I say Paris 14 mean all of the parishes in Jamaica.
Mm. So Jamaica's divided into parishes?
Yeah, Jamaica,
Okay.
we got 14 parishes.
Mm.
So when we say parish 14, it means all of Jamaica.
Oh, as a whole.
As a whole.
Okay. Kind of like the saying, like the whole 9 yards. Parish 14 is like all of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's dope, dude. So what was it like growing up in Jamaica? Like how did you find music? And like, what was it like just kind of experiencing, like being in that country and growing up there? Like, what was that like?
I mean, like, music, we're surrounded by music because Jamaica is a place that the music, it's the hub.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only place that 1,000 songs can be released in a day.
Wow. Music is just that involved in the culture. It's just, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's just bubbling.
Yeah.
It's just bubbling.
It's almost like you can't not be involved. It's that important.
So, I mean, like, being influenced from the surrounding, influenced from what you're hearing. So, like, I couldn't give credit to, like, one specific artist. I would have to give credit to
the entire island.
the entire.
Yeah.
You understand? Because there were many artists before us.
Right.
That paved the way.
Definitely.
So they paved the way for us. So the influence of my music is from them.
Okay. So who were some of your like top influences? Like who would you say would be the guy that you saw when you were a kid and you're like, man, I want to be like him?
No, I mean, I was thinking different though. I wasn't thinking like I want to be someone. I was thinking that this person have their craft on lock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because music is not something that you can just get up and pick up.
Right.
I mean, recently, not even recently, but many people, they pick music up. Like, music is not a part of them.
Right.
They can just have a connection. Yeah, like maybe somebody who can put them on.
Right.
But they're not really talented.
Right.
You understand? But they can be heard.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, musically, you have to just be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, recognizing who you are. Because from real early, I recognized by beating the bench at school.
Making the beats while you're spitting?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, beating the, saying whatever.
Yeah.
You know, freestyling.
Yeah.
You know, friends in the background, bam, 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 this part, Basha, this part, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, that is an encouragement, you know, saying, you know what, I can do this.
So your boys kind of confirmed to you, like, yo, you
Legit.
you got something here.
Legit. Not only my boys confirm, I mean, like, we had things like battle.
Rap battling each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's like an age-old thing in like music, bro. It's like the fucking form of battling each other. That goes back to centuries, dude.
Jamaican battle is like gladiator, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
How old were you when you I guess I'm gonna say, because you're a different kind of thinker and I admire that a lot. Yeah. How old were you when you say when music found you? When did music find you? What age were you? Because I mean, how like you think so different. We were talking on the porch, and like the way you look at things is very interesting. Have you always been that way your whole life? You've always kind of been outside of the box in terms of like the programming and just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, you know, free thinking. You know, I mean, I advocate for that.
Yeah,
I understand. So, I mean, it's in the music. It's in the way I interact. You know. And I mean, everyone have their own opinion.
Yeah.
The world. But when someone die, the opinion also die with them.
That's a fact.
And the world goes on same way. So sometimes my opinion don't even matter to me.
Interesting.
You understand?
Yeah.
Not because of an opinion. That opinion, it means nothing.
Right.
Because the world still goes.
Because it's not right now.
The world still
like
going.
You said.
Yeah, it's not right now.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah,
so you always had that mindset even when you were a child? Like just
yeah.
That's interesting, dude.
Because I'm always around elder.
I was going to say, did you have like an OG or somebody older than you that kind of put you onto that type of thinking? Yeah. Who was that person?
I mean, like, Porky, you know, real general, you know. Because in Jamaica, you have like a lot of Rastafarian factions, you know. And I mean, like, you have Naya Bingi, 12 Tribe, you know, but things that they spoke of when we were kids. Like, we literally see those things coming to pass today. Yeah. Because many people were saying, yo, they're crazy. You know, stop listening to them, you know? But they were on point. Yeah. Yeah. So I see, like, every time we lose someone, it's like we lose a library.
Interesting. Because all of their thoughts and philosophies die with them.
Yeah, because right now the cemetery is a library. That's
interesting. I never thought of it like that before.
It's a library because, I mean, like, you know, you can learn from someone, but you cannot learn everything from this person. Yeah. So if this person is great and they're no more, there's only a little piece of the puzzle everyone pick up on. Right. But everyone cannot get the complete.
Right. But would you say that you can learn something you never know from everybody you ever meet?
Yeah.
You know?
Everyone can teach it because they don't even know anything.
That's a fact.
You have to accept that they don't know anything.
Okay, so one of your OGs, like the people that put you on, your elders, right? What was one of the biggest lessons or philosophies they instilled in your head that like you applied to your everyday life?
Well, I'm going to tell you one that it always resonates. And this is what my uncle, Bilapa, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, yeah.
He said that man will live to see his dreams and aspirations crumble before his eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
And what does that mean? Like how do you
it means like everyone has hope to fulfill everything that they want to do in life. But it doesn't work that way.
You're right.
You understand? So
it never really works the way we want it to.
yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
someone is saying, you know, I want to do this. I want to build that big house. I want to do this. I want to do this. But maybe that person was passed away.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So the dreams and aspirations that they had, you know, even before this person passed away, like they're trying to build something,
Yeah.
and like it's not working.
And now it's
Everything is just crumbling, you know, and they get to witness that in real time. So that's like a raw reality,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So man will witness his dreams and aspirations crumble before his eyes.
It kind of sounds like that one quote where it's like, when you live long enough, you eventually become the villain in your story. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's interesting, bro.
interesting.
It seems like the Jamaican culture has a lot of like really deep philosophical ways of looking at life. You know what I mean? Like, you're a very spiritual person. Is spirituality a big influence in the way you make music or just the way you move? You know?
Well, I wouldn't say that, because spirituality, what people see as spirituality, maybe it's not what I see as spirituality.
How do you see spirituality?
Well, spirituality is one's self,
Okay.
yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And spirituality is personal. Spirituality is not something that anyone can explain to another person.
Right. Because it's a personal experience for everybody, right?
It has to be.
Yeah.
How can I explain what is spirituality?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's different for everybody, right?
It has
So
to
would
be
you say that
different
like
for
the
everyone.
view of God is different for everybody too?
Of course.
Yeah. How do you like, what is God to you? Like, you know what I mean? God's in your name. So like, what's the significance to that in your life?
I mean, God is a title.
Okay. Elaborate on that.
It's a title, because, I mean, like, you're a professor. That's a title. Yeah.
Yeah.
So God is a title.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the name,
Interesting.
because nobody know the name of the creators. Like,
Nobody. Yeah, that's
how
true.
can anyone know
Yeah,
the name?
yeah. We just call him God. Yeah, but yeah, but we don't know his name. You know.
Yeah. So everyone give that title, and within that title, that is how they,
Mm-hmm.
communicate.
Interesting. There was this, he was like a writer. His name was Ralph Waldo Emerson. I did a paper on him one time in college, and he had a quote that said, "The one who knows God is God," which I think is a very beautiful and very profound quote, because he was basically saying that God isn't something that we look up in the sky and go, "Oh, there's God." It's really comes from within you. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, I see, because you know that perspective, a lot of perspective can cause confusion.
Definitely.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that is why when they say civilized, it has to be like on terms.
Right. Okay.
It has to be on terms, because I mean, like, everyone has a different opinion. Maybe a percentage think the same. Maybe 30% think like this. And next 30% think like this. 40% think like this.
Everybody's got a different view of what God is. So what is God?
Everyone ever different.
It's different. It's for whoever.
So
it's
it's
whatever you want it to be.
different for everyone,
Interesting.
because you're gonna step on someone's toe if you don't share their
Right.
view
Right.
on who God is.
Yeah. That's interesting.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's personal. So that is a question that people are throw out there like that.
Because some people like hate God, and then some people love him.
Exactly.
You know, it's different for everybody.
Exactly. It's different for everyone. So it's just personal then. Yeah.
So how did you? So your name Basra God, is there a deeper meaning to the
Yeah,
name?
yeah, because I just told you that God is a title. And God is great. Because a title, it means,
You're official, like you're, you know.
you
Interesting.
understand?
Yeah,
So God means great.
I like that.
Because that is what they make it out to be, that word. That title mean
God is synonymous with great, for sure.
great.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. So I know that you just had a tour in Africa, right? Tell me a little bit about that. Where you went, who you met, what'd you learn? What was that like? Because that's amazing, bro. That's an amazing place to go. You know?
You know what? Because many people think that as an independent artist, like, you have to depend on like a producer, depend on someone to like, do something for you. right now even your phone can capture something.
Right.
And can be made into something.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I mean,
Yeah.
like me traveling to East Africa, and Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya.
Wow.
I mean, like it's a good experience, like a great experience actually.
Was that the
It's-
was that the
it's not
first
something you can take back?
was that the first time you've ever stepped on the African
No,
soil?
that's the second time.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's the second time.
Wow.
Because first, when I went there first, that was like in 2019.
Okay.
And I had a big song there. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because when I arrived there and made some connection and stuff like that, so they had this song
Mm-hmm.
called Chibonge.
Mm-hmm.
Chibonge means a curvy, you know,
A curvy woman.
big woman. Yeah,
We all love those.
yeah.
You
so,
know?
so they were saying, you know, it would be good to have like the Jamaican lingua on the track.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I blessed the track, and I mean, like,
Oh,
it
so you
was
went
history.
there. So you went there for a feature, basically, right?
No, I didn't go there for the feature.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why it's good to travel as a musician,
Mm-hmm.
because connection can just be made just like that.
That's a fact. We talk about that all the time. How important
You
networking is.
understand? Because
Yeah.
networking is good. I mean, like, networking and I'm trying to speak to someone on Facebook or trying to talk to someone through Instagram and stuff.
It's not
like
the
that.
same.
It's not the
Not
same.
even close. You have to have that like human energy exchange.
man,
I
you
agree
have
with
to-
that
You have
100%.
to have that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's good to like do things that way. I mean, you know, it's a computer age right now, but the natural manual is still working.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's better when you meet somebody in person because you catch their
Yeah,
vibe, you see
yeah.
their intentions. Like there's a lot more that you can't see on a computer
Yeah,
screen. And I
yeah,
totally feel you on
yeah,
that. I totally feel you. I'm the same fucking way, bro. I'd rather,
Yeah.
and that's what me and Yekart try to talk about all the time, is like we need to go out and meet these people in person because it's just gonna rub them the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If we sit there and we DM 1,000 people, like that's what everyone's doing.
Yeah.
You know?
Because
But
when I'm saying, cause when I told like my team that, yo, you know, I'm going to Africa, everyone is like, huh? What?
why? Yeah.
Like, why?
yeah.
Like, what? Fuck. Like, what is that? Crazy right now. Yeah, but no, because it's like, it's not everyone going to see your vision. Yeah?
Yeah.
And they can't share your vision by bickering about it.
Mm.
You have to just
Mm-hmm.
do the vision that you see.
That's a fact. Not everybody's
Yeah.
gonna see your vision.
You have to just do the vision that you see.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can see what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the right people align with you when you just focus on your vision and not worry about anybody else. The right people are gonna come into your life.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to do that. You
Yeah.
understand? Because I mean, like, many people are just there for, I mean, like, perks, or maybe
The
they're just
benefits of
there
you,
for, yeah, because you know things like that come with benefit,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they're making it look like it don't come with any benefit. It come with benefit because I mean, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
moving as a group is not one person get the benefit. If a group is moving, everyone is gonna get the benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So one person someone cannot be there because he's a cameraman or because he's this and claiming that he's not getting any benefit. Of course, they're getting benefit. Everyone is getting benefit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So teamwork is always what make things move properly and make things, you know,
Absolutely.
move in the right way, you know.
You
But
need to have a team.
Yeah,
have
many
to.
people they can't work in team.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Some
they
people
think-
aren't team players, man.
No, they're like they
Yeah.
want to do things by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, but I mean, like, you overdo it sometimes.
You're gonna burn yourself out trying to do it all by yourself.
You overdo it until you self-destruct.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie.
understand.
That's kind of how I was too. Like I've always been very independent because I was like an only child, so I never really had anybody to be like, "Hey, come help me with this." So I kind of just out of necessity, I had to learn, you know. But now I realize like having a team is very essential to success.
Yeah, because you see, even the big corporations right now, they're taking things from the street because affiliate marketing is the street that's coming from.
Mm,
Yeah.
interesting. What's up, guys? Real Boy checking in. This episode of Real Boy Radio is brought to you by G Production Studio in Cape Coral, Florida. If you're a local artist in the 239 area that's serious about perfecting your craft, G Production Studios offers top-of-the-line recording, mixing, and mastering packages along with videography and photography using the highest quality equipment you can find in the industry with the sole purpose of bringing you the best quality audio and visuals to your projects. Not to mention, they also record bands as well. Super dope. I've personally recorded at G Productions a few times, and all of my experiences there have been excellent. It's a beautiful establishment, extremely professional, and they definitely know what they're doing. So to all you local artists, make sure you guys tap in with G Productions. To schedule any bookings, you can DM G Productions LLC on Instagram, or you can email gproductionsllc@gmail.com. That's gproductionsllc@gmail.com. So what are you waiting for? Book your session now and take your musical aspirations to the next level. Now let's get back to the show. So tell me a little bit about the label you're signed to, Timeless. How did you link up with them, and tell me the whole backstory behind that and how that came to be.
Timeless is family, you know.
Okay.
And
so you have like family that is in the label?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
I mean, like, you know, when I came to America, like the connection is already there because it's family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, like, they have the company, they're doing things, and you know, so they decided that, yo, you know what? I think we should sign Bazja. We need to sign them because things popping, you know, minute 14, you know, boom, boom. You see me, real good time, You see me? Yeah, mixtape them hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the song that you were like, yo, this is the one that's gonna get me? This is what's gonna get me popping. Like, do you remember the moment where you were like, "Yo, this is the one right here"?
No, listen to this. Boom Boom was the song because the females are the ones who said, "All right, Bazja God, yeah," you know. Even though that, you know, when it comes to lyrical thing, I mean, like, you know, I'm the God, yeah. But at the same time, Boom Boom was the song. It gravitated with the ladies. Yeah.
Yeah. That's very important. If the women like your song, that's a hit.
They ran with it. They ran with Boom Boom, is it? Yeah, when them ran with Boom Boom now, real good time. Because on the Bazja Sutra album, that album was just an album for the ladies. My first album was an album dedicated to the ladies.
That's fire.
Every song on that EP.
Let me ask you something. When you record, do you bring women into the studio with you to see what their reaction is to the song, to kind of get an idea of like, oh, this is going to be a fucking club banger. The chicks are going to love this. Like, how do you know? Some rappers do that.
Listen, when you're talking about Timeless, you're talking about top-notch thing. Yeah, so if I'm in a studio recording, like, the studio can have like maybe like 15 people.
And you can still dial in and focus with that many people around?
Of course, because I mean, like, it's the energy. Yeah. When you're doing music, music is an energy, you know.
That's a fact.
Many people, they shut themselves away and do music. In Jamaica, when you're at a studio and you're voicing a song, even 20, 30 people can be at the door, pam, 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 but. So you as an artist know that, yo, this is a hit song because they can verify the song from right there.
Right. Yeah.
Right then and there.
Yeah.
So, yo, this is it. Right then and there.
So it's good to have people in the studio.
Yeah, it's not like you alone.
Right.
Lock yourself away. I mean, it's good sometimes, but it's not good all the time.
You know, Floyd Mayweather, whenever he does like training sessions, he invites like 50, 60 photographers because he knows that the night of the fight, there's going to be mad people there. So he's already in his head. He's like, well, if I have people here during I'm training on the day of the fight, I'm going to be good. That's genius. That's genius. So how old were you when you came to the States?
21.
Oh, wow. So you lived a good chunk of your life in Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Real Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah. No school in America. I didn't go into school in America.
What's the schooling like in Jamaica? Like, did you go to like just regular grade school like when you were younger and stuff? Like, how did that work?
I mean, like Jamaica, I went to regular school and stuff like that. You know, I mean high school, but I mean like when I mean regular school, it wasn't a school like a school that they call Campion College, you know, and they have, you know, those top scholar school. But I mean like yeah.
That's fire, bro. So where is Timeless based out of? Like, are you guys in a particular area? Like, where do you guys like? Where's like home base?
Home base is in Miramar.
Okay.
Yeah, home base is in Miramar.
Nice.
And I mean, that's where the studio is and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's where all the recording is coming from.
How many days a week do you go to the studio? Do you go every day?
I mean, like, no,
when you can?
I don't just go to the studio like that. I have to have a project.
Okay.
Like, I'm someone who, like, sometimes I get, like, 15 beats per week.
Damn.
From different producers. Sending out beats. Yo, Basra, I need something on this. Yo, Basra, I need something on this. But because the network is so big, I have to be paying attention to all of them. You understand? Because someone couldn't send me a beat if there wasn't in my connection. How did I get this beat? Like, you have to be in my connection, or one of my connections send the beat to me. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't get any random beats.
No. You only mess with people you know.
Yeah.
I got you on that. I'm the same way.
You understand?
Unless I'm really fucking with that person's shit. You know what I mean? You could be a complete stranger. If shit's lit, I'll fuck with you. But, like, you know, you kind of have to be we have to have a connection somehow, you know?
When you have a big network, 15 beats a week is a joke. Is a joke.
It could be, you probably get way more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn. So what's your creative process? Like, you hear a beat, like, how do you write your music? Like, do you have to be locked away by yourself? Do you have to, like, drive a long car ride? Like, what's your creative process to, like, writing a song?
I think my creative process is, like, being nonchalant about it.
Not going in there with too many expectations?
Not expectation, like going in it, like trying to pressure myself.
Right. Like I have to make a song today type shit.
Like music is fun. Like the minute you start to like think business or think like, you know, I have to do this or like I'm pressured, it doesn't work out for me like that.
I feel, you know what's crazy is like that's a common theme with most people I interview. They always tell me it's really an energy and a vibe. Like the moment they start taking it too seriously or becomes business, they just lose all inspiration.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because listen, for example, I can have a beat for like 1 year, 2 years. Yeah? Suddenly, one day I'm playing
it just
this
makes
beat.
sense. Dude, I've taken years to write certain songs, bro.
Bro, no, it's not even to write the song. It's like I didn't even like the beat. Like
oh,
that.
shit. Oh, okay, interesting.
Because, I mean, like when you have choices, because, come on, if you have 16 beats, that's a lot of options.
That's a lot of options, yeah.
So you're listening and trying to pick out the one that you like at the time, the vibe and everything. But when you rally and check out these beats sometime again, like you're going through something and you listen, you say, who sent me this beat again? Like you're trying to chase it back now, like you're like, yo, yeah, but you got the beat a long time. So it's like at the time when you got the beat, like it wasn't like, you know, the right moment.
Right, yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because even the song Me Alone, I mean, like Crave Music gave me that beat like maybe like 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, yeah. 2 years. Crave Music gave me that beat like 2 years ago. And I was in Africa and I was there and I was like, yo, you know what? I need a Afro pop rhythm. Because, I mean, like the terrain that I was on, it was like Afro pop and Afro beat was like popping. But I mean, like, you know that most of that music, like it's like dancehall. Because dancehall is the root of what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to I won't say copy, but they're trying to like
recreate
a dancehall, but in their language.
Interesting.
You understand? So it's interesting for a Jamaican from Kingston to bless the microphone for them or bless the track for them.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's it's an honor for me to bless tracks with them also. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's a win-win situation, but not even just like a win-win situation. It's just like sharing like cultures.
Yeah.
On one track.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Like, yo, how more hybrid can that get?
That's fucking sick. What you said was interesting. So you got a beat, you heard it for 2 years, and then one day you heard it, and it made sense for you. That's interesting. Do you think that's because maybe you weren't in the right frame of mind, or maybe like you weren't in the right place in life to really appreciate the beat? How does that work,
I'm
bro?
thinking the producer sent me the beat Not at the right time.
Oh, okay. It's not that deep then. It's just wrong timing.
Wrong timing, because I'm telling you, because remember, like, music is a wave.
Yeah.
It's a wave. Like, many people, they try to follow the wave, but we are the wave.
We are, yeah.
You have to be the wave. Somebody can't tell you that, yo, this is hot. No, that can't be hot, because I never said it's hot. You understand?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's crazy. That's interesting.
I didn't say it's hot. Oh, you mean it's hot? I have to say it's hot.
Yeah.
So when I say it's hot, I mean I verify it, isn't it?
So if you're not feeling the song, it ain't coming out.
No.
Even if all your homies tell you it's fire. If you don't think it's fire, it ain't coming out. No. I'm the same fucking way, bro. I'm the same way. Because everybody will tell me, yo, it looks good. And I'm like, there's just this one part that's fucking me up.
They have to convince me like how Puffy was convincing Biggie about Juicy.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a good comparison. Yeah, because like Biggie was like, oh, I don't make music like this, bro. I make gangster shit for drug dealers. And he's like, nah, bro, you need to make this pop shit because it's going to sell. And he's like, all right, bro. Yeah, I feel you on that. That's interesting, bro.
Because sometimes I even have songs that when I let the label hear the song, like, yo, listen to this song. They're like, okay. Then, couple months after, yo, is it mixed? Yo. So you're signed. So at the moment.
Interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah. Music is such an interesting thing, isn't it? It really is.
Because, I mean, like, why you think, like, it's hyped up, yeah? A negotiator come and start to talk to them. They can feel this way right now.
But not later. It's like when you make plans when you're in a good mood, and then when those days come, you're like, fuck, why did I make these plans? I don't really want to do this. I was just in a good mood when you asked me.
Exactly.
I feel that.
That's it.
So I saw that you got a picture with XXXTentacion. Rest in peace to him.
His dad is Jamaican, you know. He's a family, you know. Yeah.
You know, a certain way to, I guess, dictate like fuck up the chakras of the human body. You know what I mean? When you make music, do you like kind of like keep that in mind when you're making it? Like, I don't want to, or do you just kind of go in with it?
No, because you know what? In anything that you do, I mean, like, listen, the only thing you're supposed to be yeah, because I got to be tunnel vision about this thing. Because if you're not, yes, I mean, like,
that's a fact.
When you're dealing with something like a career or dealing with something like whatever that you love, and that is going to be the breadbasket for your family and for the generation and be a dynasty, you have to, like, pay attention to it carefully and have to, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, not only do it, but master it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you keep that tunnel vision with all the distractions that are out there? Like, what do you tell yourself? Or like,
no, because once you tell yourself, once you have tunnel vision,
it just yeah.
Develop tunnel vision.
Yeah. Interesting.
You have to develop tunnel vision because everyone is doing what they're doing. Because it's like, if you hear a song from an artist, what that means that his management is doing something good because you heard the song.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like, even when I'm going to release a song, I don't just drop a song like that. You know?
Right.
You have to prep.
Like, what do you mean?
Prep, like, set up not only a press release, but how is this song gonna have an impact?
Right. You got to strategize how you're going to market it.
As an independent artist.
That's interesting.
Yeah? Because, I mean, when I sign a deal with a label that is not a label, as I told you, Timeless is family, yeah? So when I say an independent artist, it means that all of my creative control and stuff like that, I'm the one who responds for that.
Yeah.
You understand? They're not going to say, oh, I need a song like this, I need a song like that. No. I am the one. I am the creator of that. I am the creator of that.
Whatever you're making, yeah.
Whatever I'm making.
Yeah.
So they don't get into that process.
So you don't think too far into how you make the song. You just make whatever you don't be like, oh, we're gonna fucking focus on this. You just make the song, and whatever resonates, whoever resonates with it. I feel like that's the best way to do it, bro.
Because, you know, like, sometimes I don't even, like, play songs for people when I meet them.
I don't do that too, bro. I feel like I'm very selective of who I show this to because I might be working on something for like weeks, and then I show it to somebody, and they're just like, you know, and then it just takes the fucking wind out of your sails. You got to be very selective about who you show shit to. I'm the same way, bro. I learned that recently, bro, because like a lot of my close people, like, they don't really support what I'm doing. Like, they don't really give a shit. So when I show them it, I already know what they're going to say. They're going to find a critique. They're going to find a way I could have done it better. They're just going to fucking try to take the wind out of my sails. So I'm very, very selective about who I show a very personal project to. And I'm sure you're the same way, right? Yeah, that's interesting.
Don't just, you know, tell them what is popping or anything like that. It's not their business. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, you just have to be yourself, you know?
Now, when you started making music and you got further in your career, like, did you have support of like your people like right off the rip, or did it take a while? Did you have to show them what you were doing to get the support? Like, you know, like how did that work?
Let me tell you this. I see with music, when music is a part of you, like, you're born to do music. Let me tell you why. I know that I'm born to do music. Like, you have sometimes in the musical journey that you kind of like be like, yo, shit, like, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not making any millions out of the music and stuff like that, you know?
They always be saying that shit, bro. You making any money yet? Why aren't you famous? Why aren't you got bro, you know how much it takes to even get to where I'm at right now?
I'm telling you.
Oh, my God. The amount of friends I got that call me just a pocket watch. Hey, bro, you making money off the show yet? Like, I don't know, bro. Have you watched one yet? Have you shared it?
So, I mean,
you know?
like, getting support from people that you know is not really support.
Because it's biased.
It's biased.
Yes. They're gonna say
biased.
it's good even though it's not.
Yeah. So, I mean, getting support from, like, not a critique, but like someone that love music and appreciate music and can say, you know what? I see what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know what? That melody is bad. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those are the kind of people, like, that are fans, because, I mean, like, what I consider a fan is someone that discover Basra not someone that Basra told.
Puts them on to
Put them on. Yeah, like, I'm the one who, hey, follow me on Spotify. Hey, follow me on YouTube. Like, I can't be a fan. You understand?
Yeah.
So fan is people who find you on Instagram out of the blues, like, yo, dude, I was just...
This shit popped up on my playlist and it was fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, that is what I consider as a fan.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I don't consider a fan someone who...
You want to know what
knows you and going to play politics, or, you know?
Yeah, and you're right, though, dude. When you show music to people you know, they're always going to be like, yeah, it's good. They're never really going to give you, like, a real critique. You know what I'm saying?
It's like someone was like, okay, for example, like, one of my friends, like, he was selling CDs, yeah? But on his CD, he was nice enough to put one of my songs on his CD, yeah? So while he was trying to sell the CD, the person that he was trying to sell the CD, he was telling the person that, yo, this is track 1. Person was like, track 2, track 3, track 4. So when my track came on, the person was like, hey, this is you? He's like, oh, no, it's my homeboy. He's like, the dude was like, oh, yeah? Well, I need to see your homeboy.
Who is that guy?
Yeah, because, I mean, like, this track is fire.
Damn.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, things like that shows you that music is like, it's like a mission, you know? It's not really a competition, as the elder said.
That's true. That's true, bro. It is a mission. It's not a competition.
Yeah, it's not a competition.
That's crazy. That's interesting, dude. You know what's crazy? I get a lot of love from complete strangers.
Yeah, because strangers, they more appreciate the thing. You understand? Because, I mean, for you to go around and try to build up a fake thing, I mean, what is it gonna do? I mean, how can I build your ego with fake thing?
You can't.
Like, it must be crazy.
Yeah, you can't.
You have to be an insane person to
you have to be delusional to build a fake base.
Very delusional also. Yeah. Very delusional.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. I noticed that ever since I started podcasting that I get most love and most appreciation and most support from people I barely know. You know what I mean? A lot of them are guests that came on the show.
Yeah, and we don't want to put the people under pressure who knows us really, because I mean, they don't have any. I mean, like, listen, everyone have a choice, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's more better for me to know that someone who I classify as a fan is someone who found my music.
Mm-hmm.
It feels
good better
to know that that's the outcome, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But for me to introduce someone to the music, myself, no.
It's not organic.
No, it's not organic.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm forcing you to like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm putting you on the spot, and like, you're not going to be like, oh, it sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like you're not getting a real accurate representation of how they feel.
No, it's not accurate.
That's interesting, bro.
Not accurate.
So you got any late projects coming out? Like, what's your latest project that you're coming out that you're fucking hyped about? Like, what can we expect from Basra in the next couple of months?
I have a song coming out called Baby, Me Love You with Sarah Charismata. I mean, she's an international singer from Sweden.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the video was actually done in Brickell, Miami.
Oh, fucking shout out Brickell, Miami, bro. I've done many podcasts out there in Miami, bro. Yeah. How did you link up with her, man? That's crazy.
I mean, like, I'm telling you, networking.
Yeah.
Networking did that. You understand? Yeah.
So she's super big in Sweden? Like, or just...
I mean, like, no, she's coming up also. But I mean, like, big labels and stuff like that. I mean, like, yeah, she know big label. Yeah, she know. Yeah, she be making moves and stuff like that.
Damn. So when can we expect that project to drop? Is it...
No, I mean, like, the video, we shot the video. And I mean, like, everything is, like, in this final moments right now. Yes, I mean, like, anytime right now. I mean, it can be, like, a week from now. You know, it can be, like, 8 days. I mean, like, yeah. But soon.
I kind of like that we don't know when it's dropping, but it's dropping soon.
It's dropping soon because, I mean, like, we like to, like, have things put together before. Because why I was telling you that we need to have things put together before you drop a song, because many artists I see, they drop songs, but they don't really have a plan for it.
Right.
You know, even when you're going to school, remember when you go to school and you had this, like, this book with, like, some dots?
It's like a planner.
Like 1.
They call it a planner, yeah.
2.
Yeah.
So when you finish the numbers, like, you see the picture. So if you're going to release a song right now, you have to connect the dots.
Right.
Then you drop the song.
Yeah. I'm like that with podcasts. Before I drop, I have all my clips. I have my thumbnail. I have everything. I send everything to the people that I did the show with, so we all drop at the same time, and it's like an attack, a strategic attack on social media.
It has to be like that.
Yes, I agree. Because, like, I see some rappers be dropping projects at like 1 in the morning, and I'm like, who the fuck is gonna see that at 1 in the morning, bro?
I'm telling you.
Like, dude, I broke it down to the point where, like, I know when the Instagram algorithm is at its height at every single day. That's how deep you got to take that shit if you really want your shit to hit those algorithms. You really got to study that shit, because it's like, well, why would you drop your song in the middle of the day? Most people are at work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna drop that shit in the middle of the day. No one's gonna see it. But if you drop that shit at like 6, when everyone's off work, drinking, sitting at home on the TV, that's when most people are gonna click that shit and turn it on. That's a fact.
I'm telling you for real.
Yeah. Now, is there like a secret to dropping music in the music industry? I mean, I know you're high up in the music industry. Like, is there a strategic way you drop the music? Like, do you wait for a certain time of the day, certain day of the week? Like, is it just how you feel?
Well, I mean, I cannot tell anyone the formula. You know.
That's real. Yeah, don't give away the secrets, bro. You can't give away the secrets, man.
No, because right.
You can tell me off camera though, because I need them shits. Try to take this to the moon, bro. Give me all the secrets.
Yo, right now, I can't tell you that because you are going now. Everything have a sauce. Yeah. So, but I got that film sauce, you know. Team up for them sauce. You know, put the sauce together, come up with something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I will say one thing, dude. Your music videos are incredible, bro. The fucking cinematic.
Thank you, bro.
Dude, the Badness video, bro, that shit was fire.
Yeah, man, Timeless got hard on that video there.
When you pulled up on dude when he was going down on the chick and put the gun to his head, I was like, it was just tight. I was like, this is like a fucking, this is like a movie, bro.
Yeah, Timeless got hard.
Now you guys filmed that in the Bahamas, right? Like that's where that was.
Hey, yo, listen to me.
Yeah,
yo, that was done on a off a little island. I don't remember where the island is because it was somewhere close by Bahamas though. Yeah, but it was this little island, yeah. And I mean, like, yo, that video was like a lot of fun.
It looked like it was a fun video.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was filmed really well. Bro. I love the aerial shots of the boat were sick. I love that. Because I'm into camera shit, so I like when I see like those aerial views and then it's just tight. The transitions, it was just tight. It was just a great video. Because the song is good. The song's amazing. Right. But the video was like a mini fucking movie. I was like, this is fire. I love dudes that like take a music video and like it's not just them dancing in front of all their homies in front of their house.
Yeah,
it's a storyline.
It's more than
bro.
That.
That is fire.
Because
I love that.
That was like Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm from the Caribbean.
That's fire.
Yeah,
that's fire, bro.
I'm from the Caribbean, so right now I mean, like, you know. Yeah.
So are you like the mastermind behind the music videos, or do you and your team kind of come together and like, all right, how are we gonna?
No, we have to come together.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. Shout out the first Timeless.
The music video was incredible, right? How long did it take you guys to film that? Was it like just one day, or did you guys come back, do it multiple days? Like, how did you do that? Because it was cinematic.
One day.
You guys did that in one day?
One day, yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, we did that in one day.
So you planned that out. You guys knew what you were doing.
No, it was planned. It was planned, bro. I'm telling you, like, that video was like a planned video. It wasn't like just, yo, let's go do something, you know?
Oh, yeah. That wasn't like a last minute. No, that shit was a movie, bro.
That video was planned.
That's amazing. Yeah, dude, all of your videos are fucking incredible, bro. Like, you do a great job on the images, man. Do you guys have like a specific company or a guy that you shoot videos with? Is he part of your team, or is he like kind of like an independent guy?
Yeah, I mean, like, they're independent. I mean, like, the director, actually, she was it's a girl.
Nice.
The director.
Nice.
Yeah, she's a girl.
That's what's up.
Shout out to E. Yeah, she's a girl. I mean, like, she's like poised and on point. Yeah, because I mean, like, that's one of my most fun shoot.
It looked fun, bro.
Yeah,
it looked fun.
It was.
Now, how did you guys meet? Did you just meet her through the label, or did you guys know her already?
I mean, like, we met her through network.
Okay.
Yeah, as I said, yeah. So we met her through network, and you know, we sat down and like I mean, Fresh gave her the vision that, hey, listen, you know what, we want this thing to be like a pirate kind of vibe, and she was like, okay. So she was like, you know, taking down a little notes and stuff like that. So she came back with a treatment, and she was like, hey, what do you think about this? So we're seeing it, and we were like, yeah. I mean, she came back with the treatment. Yeah.
That shit was pressure, bro. Yeah. That shit was fire. Yeah. So I was
shout out to E.
Yeah, she gets the horns. Shout out to you, E. I don't know you, but your music videos are fucking bomb, bro. You worked with a lot of like really cool people in the industry. Like, who's been like your favorite feature you worked with so far?
I mean, like, all my features are my favorite feature. And the reason why I say that because I look at music differently, yeah. Because these things are like little minions, you know. Yeah, when I create a song, it's like a little minion, you know. Yes, I mean, I have to pay attention. Yeah,
that's what you're
saying. That's a little child right there.
You're like a Frankenstein, dude. You made Frankenstein in the lab, you know?
I mean, like, all my tracks are like a little minion and stuff like that. But I mean, like, I know for real, I'm not even joking, though. Like, I don't really have a favorite track, you know? Because music go with mood.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because even if I'm listening to a track and I'm like, yo, I don't want to listen to this right now. I listen to another one. I don't want to, you know? So it's mood. Music is a mood.
Yeah. The more I interview artists, the more I'm starting to realize that that's really what it is. Because in my head, I'm like, oh, you sit down and you write a song and that's just, nah, bro. There's so many things. Right place, right time, right people, right vibe.
It's a mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be in a mood right now and, like, you want to hear this. You can be in a mood sometimes you want to hear something slow.
Right.
Sometimes you're in a mood you want to hear something fast.
Right.
You know? Sometimes you're in a mood you want to hear something different.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, I heard something from Yekar. He said that you got pulled up on stage by Beanie Man.
Yeah, man.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Tell me about, dude. Tell me about that, man.
Yeah, because I mean, it was a show that my homeboy, I mean, like, put on a show, and I mean, like, I was scheduled to perform, but Beanie Man went on the stage early before my performance.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So we had to like, yo, go on stage, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, me going on stage right now, because my homeboy, he's the one that's keeping the show, and he's like, yo, if Beanie Man leave right now, everyone gonna leave right now. You know what I'm saying? So I say, yo, right now you have to work. No. You see me? So you get, I mean, like, great.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great artist. Yeah, you see me? Because, you know, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. Man, no, you know? Yeah, but I mean, as me I say, you know, Beanie, gentleman, you can't talk about one without the other.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? So that's
Programming and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Programming from when you were a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like how like society program, you know? How do you keep yourself out of the fucking programming? Like, do you tell you like it's a lot? There's always a lot of side streets to the way you speak about things. You know what I mean?
But, you know,
how do you keep yourself out of the fucking
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like anything that you're aware of, you're always looking out for it.
Like danger.
So it's
right.
it's like never a time that you're not focusing.
Right. I see what you're saying.
You understand?
It's kind of like when I know that there's a tiger in the woods.
You're aware.
I'm aware.
Yeah, you're not gonna go into the world. It's a serious place like that jungle with tigers or whatever is inside this jungle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when you go inside of it, you have to be aware. Right. So awareness is the key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's the reason why I put it in one word: awareness. Because when you're aware.
So how would you like? What's a way that people can become aware? Like how can they sit there and have the awareness that you have about the shit that the world is? You know, like
what I've noticed is that, as I was telling you before, is that not everyone think on the same page.
Right. Yeah.
You understand?
There's really no one.
Some of them an easier way to do it. So that means they upgraded from the way that I showed them. Okay. Yeah, because sometimes like you can feel like you're stuck,
right,
in whatever endeavor you're doing, and someone comes, one word or just
with that one word,
it
clicks in the head.
That makes you upgrade too, because what I was thinking before, you're not gonna think like that again, because you're gonna be like, yo, imagine. And every time when I go to my house, I drive one route, yeah? And I didn't know that it was a nearer route to get to my...
Side street, you could have got there quicker, bro. All that time you could have saved, man. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You know what's crazy? Sometimes I drive a different route to work just to do a different route, bro.
I try to feel out like the
yeah. Sometimes I'll go out like the long gate just cause.
Yeah,
just because I don't want to get stuck in the routine of doing the same shit all the time.
I don't like routine though.
So you like switching things up, keeping things different and stuff.
Routine is an enemy, cause that's the reason why I found
please. Explain to me what that means.
Yeah, because I mean like routine is like something that you have to be like focused. Like who says you have to be focused? Like this thing is not about type also, not just the word, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean like making themselves slaves.
You want to tell the people anything interesting? You know?
Well, I just want to tell them, sir, I know we have some new tracks.
All platforms.
All platforms, because we have a thing coming out on the Dex G production. It's called Bubble For Me. Dancehall.
Let's go.
Crazy, yeah.
Let's go.
Nuchan just did that mix, and I mean, he did the mix, and I heard it a little before the show. I was bouncing it before I came to the show.
I saw you vibing out there on the porch. I was like, oh, that shit must be hard.
Yeah. Shout out to Nuchan, shout out to Dex G production, as I say.
And this is dropping. We don't know when it's dropping yet. It's a mystery.
Yeah, no, I'm not tell you when it drop yet.
Just gonna slam dunk it on their heads when they're least expecting.
Pure slam dunk going right now.
Let's go, man.
I have a thing with Sarah Charismata.
Okay.
Yes, I say, and that is soon to be released also. You get me? I say
Lit.
we have a portion of production that we have, but we're gonna drop them in a timely manner.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna drop them in a timely manner. So right now, just look
Word.
out for any works from Bas Jagad.
Yeah.
Treat them like a Picasso.
And where can they
Peace.
find you, bro? What's your Instagram? Where can they find you on social?
Well, it's Bas Jagad _timeless. Yeah, that's for Instagram
Yeah.
and on every other social platform, which consists of music, Apple Music, iTunes,
All
Bas
that
Jagad,
shit.
Bas
All your
Jagad.
favorite streaming platforms you can
Yeah,
find Basra
see.
God's music. And you better be bumping that shit.
You
And
better be
y'all
bumping
better
that,
be ready
right?
for
So,
that
you
new
know,
drop, boy. That's
Yeah,
just going to
man,
be crazy.
thing. So I say right now, big up Timeless, and I say Crave Music.
Hey, big up you, man.
Is man,
Big up for you, bro. You were fucking phenomenal, man. You taught me some shit. You dropped some knowledge on my ass, bro. From the moment you got here, you were fucking
Boy.
dropping knowledge, dog.
Cool, man.
Man,
Yeah, so I say, shout out, come have to say,
yeah.
right now, I am who I am, So at the same time, I say, Bas Jagad, with the music and everything, like, is my world. I mean, once a punch, Bas Jagad music, on whichever platform, I mean, you enter into my world. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm the one who's orchestrating that. So I mean, like, yeah.
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 Dude, it's been an honor having you here, bro.
Oh,
You've taught me so much since the moment you got here when we were on the patio shooting the shit to the podcast, dude. You blew my mind on a shitload of stuff, dude. I just appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming through here, man.
Blessed, it's an honor.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, everyone take their craft serious. Because as I said before, not only do it but master it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the more consistent you be about your craft, because I have already done 10,000 hours of my craft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that is when your craft become perfection.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I mean, when you're listening to Bas Jagad music, like, it's a world. It's my world.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah.
We're entering your world.
Yeah. You understand? So it's like that.
It's an experience. You're coming out a different person on the other side.
Yeah. Because music, we have to know that music is something that I can just press one button and the whole world, it's everywhere. Because of social media today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
It's an amazing thing, isn't it?
it's an amazing thing. Yeah, it has its good and it has its bad. Because first time when I before the phone was prevalent like that, everyone I personally could remember maybe like 50 numbers
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah. That's amazing. I can't even remember like 5.
But now you can't remember shit.
Yeah.
Because it depends on the phone.
Yeah,
It
before
depends
the
on
phone.
Before the
Yeah,
phone.
that's so true. Back when I was a kid, I knew all the numbers.
Yeah. When you
Damn.
was a kid, like, all the numbers.
I couldn't tell you my best friend's phone number right now. I couldn't tell you it.
Everyone.
That's fucked up.
So, like, we get dependent on technology.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so I mean, like, not a lot of smart people moving around right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lackadaisical. I mean, kind of vibe, like,
Mm-hmm. Hey, but if you get influenced by technology, just make sure it leads to Basra Guy's music catalog, Real Boys podcast catalog.
Yeah, that's a pros. That's a pros.
You know what I'm saying? That's one pro of technology. You get to see our fire shit.
Yeah, you can watch the interview.
Yeah.
And you can tune into Real Boy Radio. And
Yeah.
you can tune into Bas Jagad music.
Get some fucking knowledge from Basra God, man. Like I said, bro, it's been an honor to having you here, man. Like, I really appreciate your time. Taught me so much in the short time you were here, man. I would love to have you back, man. It's been, like I said, it's been an honor for real.
Yeah, may I say, bless up and everything is good, and may I say,
Yeah.
creators,
Yeah, hell yeah. Man,
Yeah,
it's been a
that's
great
nice.
episode. Real Boy Radio, Reagan the Realist, Basra God. Yeah, card in the background over there causing trouble with that double cut, man.
Yeah, cause I be trouble, my guy, nice. Same good. Nice, man.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel.
Gee, man,
Hey,
that's it.
make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you follow Basra God on Instagram, BasraGod_timeless. Make sure you follow Reagan the Realist, all one word, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and all that shit. And you all have a great night, man. Thank you again for tuning in. Peace.
Because you fi keep them 1,000 kilometers, them morals falling. It's crucial. Don't pick a side, stay neutral. Respect, keep everything mutual. Youths walk frugal. Before me go road, me say a prayer. Cut and clear me a bonfire. Protect me, oh Jah.